Welcome to Red Hot Wrestling, and boy is wrestling hot because today I have got the Smackdown review for tonight's Smackdown or last night's Smackdown, and boy was it good. Boy was it good. Smackdown was good. I really enjoyed it. If you had asked me that before the final segment, I probably wouldn't have said that. That wouldn't have been my response. I would have just said I was like, okay. Had like a few problems with it. Like one segment just went way too long. But I'll touch on that when we get there. And yeah, just some other like minor problems that I will mention. But overall, if I'm taking everything into account, it was a good show. Yeah, I wasn't originally intending to do like a rundown from the start of the show, the theory promo, etc. Do it in order, but I cannot start off this video, my first review of SmackDown overall, with the Bloodline, because that was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. So before we get into everything that happened, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell because that will let you know when I subscribe. All right. So let's get into it. Bloodline segment, the 1,000 days celebration of Roman's historic reign. Boy, was it amazing. Triple H comes out. It was nice to see Triple H. Triple H comes out. Then Roman comes out, the big entrance, the title left, the pyro, everything, great. He comes out. Triple H, cuts a promo saying how historic it was, etc., what a reign it's been, and gives him his new title belts, new design, the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Now, we heard this was going to happen. There were rumors that they were going to give him a new title design on SmackDown, and I was excited and a bit nervous, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be good. And it wasn't. At least I don't think so, in my opinion. It's not bad, but it ain't good. For me, the black strap with the gold in the middle, I don't know if it works. It doesn't work for me. I don't know if you went like the strap gold as well. Would that have worked? I have no idea. I don't know, but I just don't like the design. I don't like the design, and yeah. But he got the new title, new design, and after that, he gives it to Roman, who says, "The universe. It's the universe now. It's the universe. It's not just the city. That's not good enough anymore. This guy's had the title for over 1,000 days. That's not good enough anymore. So the whole universe acknowledge me, and boy, do we acknowledge. I acknowledge him. You should too, because he has had a phenomenal reign. Just phenomenal. The title defenses, the moments, he's in-ring work, his character work. It's all been phenomenal. Just all been phenomenal. And even the segment today, phenomenal. Just great. And I believe as he was about to, continue talking, we hear Usos. The Usos come out. We hear the theme song. They come out. And then it's just like a face-to-face between Jimmy and Roman. Like long face-to-face, maybe like 30 seconds. They see nothing. It's just intense face-to-face. And Roman says, "Jay, kick your brother." Yeah, he says, "Jay, kick your brother like he did to me." And he says it a couple more times. Jay doesn't do it. And yeah, Jimmy goes on this good promo about how Roman's ego is taking over. He's disrespecting them. He was protecting his brother, was being a brother, something that Roman doesn't know how to be, isn't being. And then he looks at Solo. He says that we're your brothers. He's not your brother. He's just gonna use you, manipulate you. And then once he's used you, he's gonna start disrespecting you, etc. And then clearly an effect of Solo being around Roman, learning from such a great wrestler and character. His facial expressions during Jimmy's, promo on Roman not being a good brother and saying he's gonna manipulate you, etc. His facial expressions, he's confused. He doesn't know what to think. He's thinking, and then Roman says, why are you out here talking for your brothers? Like you're the leader of this family, of this bloodline. Solo can talk for himself. He hands the mic to Solo, and Solo talks. He's like, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief, but they're my brothers. And then he stands with Jimmy and Jay, and Jimmy, I forgot what he said. He says a few things, and then he gives, Roman the face shove that he gave to Jay at Night of Champions. I think he gave it to Jimmy at some stage. And he gave it to Sammy. And then Jay gets in the middle of it and says, no, I need you. He said to Jimmy, I need you. He says to Roman, I need you. Like, let's just sort it out. We don't fight. That's not what we do. And Jimmy's like, yeah, Roman, we don't fight. These two are my brothers. He's my brother. He's my brother. You're my brother too. Be a brother. Treat us with respect, and let's run this like we've been doing together. And then Roman, the great facial expressions again, just everything, the mannerisms, the body language, everything's just great. And then he hugs Jimmy, but then he says no, and then he steps back, and then he gives like a subtle look to Solo, and then Solo gives Jimmy the Samoan spike, and boy, what a segment. Solo goes off, Roman goes off, Paul follows, and it's just great, amazing. Once they get to the top of the ramp, top of the stage, Paul says, what about Jay? And then Roman says Jay's gonna do what he always does, fall in line, and it's just all great. That's the end of it. That's the end of Smackdown, the end of that segment, and just a really, really, really good segment. The character work of everybody, like you look at Jay, who's distraught because his family's fighting. Jimmy, stepping in as the leader, well, not the leader, but like just standing up for himself. And Roman, who's great. Solo, just everyone was amazing and great. And yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next. Will Jay fall in line? Probably not. It is his brother. Just everything was great and amazing. And I can't wait to see what happens next. We know it's probably going to lead to Roman versus Jimmy at Money in the Bank. So yeah, I can't wait for that. And but let's move on to the rest of the show, because there was a show. Yeah, the show started off with actually a video package, of Roman's, historic title reign, narrated by Paul Heyman. I think it was Paul Heyman. Yeah, it was a great video package, and throughout it, it was just going through the days, and then it was showing all the champions he passed and their longest reigns. So like, you go like past 108, whatever, past 200, etc., and then it'll pause show. It was just a great video package. WWE does a great job of that. But the show starts off with Austin Theory, in the ring. He cuts a promo. Yeah. Austin Theory live. He better not say that again. That can't run. That can't run. It was not good. I did not like it. Did not like it. It was ass. I hope he never does that again. Austin Theory live just ain't hitting. I know he tried to do something like Monday Night Rollins or the house that AJ Styles bid, etc. But or Raw is Jericho. That's another one. These are good ones. Austin Theory live, no. But yeah, he cuts a heel promo. Talks about him being United States champion forever, being the greatest United States champion. Still riding that I beat John Cena WrestleMania wave. Introduces Pretty Deadly. Now, don't know these guys. Didn't watch any. I stopped watching NXT a minute ago. But yeah, don't watch NXT, so don't know much about these guys. Kid Wilson, Elton Prince. Those are the two guys. I genuinely forgot which one's which. I think Elton Prince might be the blonde one. I don't know. But yeah, they come out. They talk about Austin Theory being a real champion, and yeah. So honestly, don't remember what they said, but they come out. They say a few things. Basically aligning themselves to Austin Theory. Don't know if this is gonna be a new faction, I have to wait and see. Brawling Bruce come out, 6-man tag match is the first match of the show, and it was good. It was good. Okay, it was decent. It was good. It was good, but few problems with it. So AEW does this too, so I'm gonna mention it when WWE does it. I have a problem with it in AEW, so also I'm gonna have a problem with it in WWE. Do we not enforce rules anymore? Like, do we just, especially like in tag team matches, do the rules not apply anymore? The 5 seconds, the non legal wrestler. Do we just not apply that? Because usually it's, if you're not legal, you have 5 seconds, and then you got to get out the ring. But there was two moments in the match where all three of the Brawling Bruce were in the ring and give a white noise to every single one of the opponents. Theory, Elton Prince, and Kid Wilson. All gave them white noses in the ring. 5 second rule just it doesn't apply anymore. Like, honestly, it was I didn't like that. And then it happened again with Sheamus's punches. I forgot what they call them. That's bad on my part. But like he's bounce to the chest. I think that's what they call it. Again, the fans were counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They counted to 10. Now it might not be 10 seconds, but it was definitely over 5. And all these three superstars are in the ring. One is legal. 4 was legal at the time. But yeah, for me, thought the match went a bit too long. I felt after the bro kick, and then when they went to the floor, when Sheamus did the dive top rope, it looked very uncomfortable on the top rope, by the way. And then when Pete Dunne, I'm not calling him Pete Dunne, did the moonsaults, I felt like probably should have wrapped it up, got to the finish a couple of minutes after that, but they went on a bit too long for me. I did see something. I might be wrong, but Sheamus went to the top rope for, like, he did the knee, the dive of the top rope, knee of the top rope, and I don't believe it was the legal man. I'm pretty sure Pete Dunne tagged Rich Holland and he was in the ring, but I don't remember Sheamus getting tagged in. But hey, I might be wrong. But yeah, match was decent. It was good. It was entertaining, but a few problems with the lack of enforced rules. That I have a few problems with that. But overall, liked, Theory got the pin. Pretty Deadly, that's the name, right? I think. They did their finish, but then tagged in Austin Theory to get the win. I thought that was a nice touch. We move on. What was next? OC versus Hit Row. Yeah, not much to talk about. Glad to see the OC back on TV. Hopefully we can see them more often, get them going, doing something. But yeah, Hit Row, OC, short match. Hit Row got some heat, and then on Carl Anderson did a spine buster, which again, Carl Anderson spine buster, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful spine buster. But he did a spine buster. It gave the hot tag to Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows did his comeback, and he tagged in Carl Anderson, Magic Killer 1, 2, 3. Not much to talk about. And then they mentioned that on Twitter, Seth Rollins, World Heavyweight Champion, give open challenge, and Damian Priest also they were gonna get open challenge on Raw. Can't wait for that. And then it was a Grayson Waller effect. It was a show. And yeah, love Grayson Waller, but honestly, they're gonna get him doing something because this segment just went on and on and on and on. It just went way too long. It went way too long. Time that they could have took out time from this and put it into the Montez Ford LA Knight qualifying match. That could have been a better match. It was a good match. It was a decent match, but they didn't get much time. They didn't get a lot of time. They could have gotten a bit more time, and you could have taken time off this segment which was just horrible, just horrible. It just went too long. Um, but the guest was Oscar, five-time world champion. Didn't know that. Didn't know she's won the women's title 5 times. But yeah, just oh man, it was brutal. It was brutal listening to her talk. Just bad in Japanese. Didn't know what she was saying, and then to make it better, Io Sky comes out and they just start talking Japanese. Is this New Japan? That was what was going through my head. Is this New Japan? Because I couldn't understand a word they were saying. It was just bad. And thank goodness, Big Bunda Bailey came out. Yeah, saved us all. Fucking hell, saved us all. You know, but I thought maybe that was gonna be it. But then more came out. Forgot who it was. I forgot who came out next. Shotzi, then Lacey, then Zelina, and it just went on and on and on. Yeah. After that, we got the qualifying match: Zelina versus Lacey Evans. By the way, what have they done, Lacey Evans? I was a fan. I remember when she came out from NXT. She was classy, Lacey Evans, etc. Was a fan. I thought she was gonna be a future world champion. Didn't happen. But yeah, Zelina beat Lacey. Yeah, not much to talk about. Didn't even watch most of the match. That was my opportunity to go get some food, so I just didn't watch the match. But yeah, Zelina won that match, and then before the match, Oscar was leaving, and then Bianca came out, and then they were fighting, and then they had to get separated. Like, okay, yeah, it's not even a grudge. It's not even like a grudge match in my opinion. It's not like a feud that like Trish and Becky. Dude, good feud. Jesus, good feud. Good feud, grudge match, everything. This there was no reason for this attack, and isn't Bianca babyface? It's not like shit got personal. She just lost the title because Oscar cheated. Yeah, so there was no need for that. Uh, but we move on to Montez Ford versus L.A. Knight. Yeah, and thank God LA Knight won. Decent match. Like I said, would have loved to see them get more time. They really should have took time off that segment, the women's segment. Just went way too long. But yeah, Ford went for the frog splash, missed it, and then it was a roll up from Montez. Then LA Knight reversed it, held onto the ropes, 1, 2, 3. He goes on to Money in the Bank, and hopefully he wins it. Hopefully he wins it. Really, for me, there's only two options. It's him or Dominic. That's who I'd like to see win it. But yeah, LA Knight won that match, won the qualifying match, and then obviously it was the final segment, the Bloodline segment, and that was Smackdown. Obviously, I already talked about that. That was Smackdown. Decent show, good show. Because of the Bloodline, obviously, but a lot of this other stuff was just not good, especially from the Grayson Waller, talk show to Lacey Evans versus Zelina. Just that whole time was just not good. But yeah, that was SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I upload. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.